Yo, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Pen-Game James, and you're now tuned into the Vybez at the Table podcast, where we talk about spoken word poetry and the performing arts. We also do interviews on poetry projects, writers, and authors. Thank you for everyone who had tuned into the last podcast interview with Sounds of Fire. Shouts to him. And this episode is inspired by Sounds of Fire, as he, as we talked, the last episode, he brought the idea of me further explaining in detail about, how did my name, Pen-Game James, came about. So this is what this podcast episode is about to be about, and here it goes. So, as I said before on here, this happened in the pandemic years. Me and a friend of mine was listening to a song by Bryson Tiller, and I forgot what song that we both had shared a like. But on the song, he called himself Pen Griffey. So I really thought that was hot, right? And at that time, I was really thinking about, changing my stage name, because the name I had before didn't really stick. So I'm just thinking, like, wow, what can I call myself? What type of name can I come up with that would stick out? And then all of a sudden, for some reason, the legendary basketball player James Worthy came to mind. And I remember his nickname is Big Game James. And then all of a sudden, the wheels started spinning in my mind, and I'm like, okay, Big Game James, Pen Griffey. I said, how about Pen-Game James? And I just thought it just stick. I just spelled the name James differently. And so, that became my name. And when I named myself that, I had a mission. That I was going to be the best poet that I can be, or be an excellent poet, the same way James Worthy is an excellent basketball player. So ever since then, I just, stuck to that mission, and, kept that same energy into different fields, with the world of podcasting, and, me entering the world, of making beats. And, I want to say I've been doing my best to stick to that mission, on this journey of, trying to be the best, and, trying to, brand myself, and, do other things. I realized that, I'm the only one that, sees the dream that I have for myself, and I have to execute it. Of course, I share my dreams with others, and, of course, I had other people on the podcast helping me, but, I realized that I'm going to have to really do this myself, and just have to really believe in myself that, I can, succeed. And that has not been an easy journey for me. Just feeling like, I'm by myself in this, and just, having to believe and to put in the work, but at the end of the day, it's my dream, to be the best, to be the best poet, to be the best poet that I can be, to deliver the best podcast I can, and to make the best beats that I can, and I gotta, give myself time to, in regards to making beats, I definitely gotta, give myself time, and realize that's a process. I'm just getting my feet wet. Nobody gets great overnight. I have to really remind myself of that. Same thing with, podcasting and poetry. Podcasting is a whole different world. There's steps that I gotta take. And with being a poet, I have to really, do the same thing. And all this stuff requires consistency. So I have to be more, consistent with all these things, and to really take time out to really, when making a project, whether it's a poem, episode, or making a beat, I have to be down in. I have to really, take the time out to really put the work in. And from here on out, I definitely plan on doing that. I definitely plan on being the best I can be in these 3 fields. That was the mission when I gave myself this stage name, and that's going to continue to be the mission. I definitely want to be, the best I can be. When it comes to poetry, I want to, be a great storyteller, deliver, wordplay, haymakers, punchlines. I definitely want to, be excellent in that. I want to be a great podcast. So I want to, make beats just as good as, the ones who came before me. And all this stuff really takes dedication. And, from here on out, I'm down in. Sometimes when, we have goals we want to achieve, we want, it's like some of us are waiting on someone to tell us we can do it, or to, waiting on someone to tell us that we're good enough. But we have to have that confidence in ourselves and whatever that we do, that we can achieve what we dream of, and that's my mission, and that's what I'm going to stick to. So shout out to everybody who's been, supporting the podcast and have been supporting me as a poet. Definitely shout out to Sounds of Fire, who gave me the inspiration to do this episode about my name, and I really do hope this this episode is received well. So this is going to be the end of this podcast episode. Look out for more episodes every month from me. I'm going to have more poetry on here. As I said before, I'm going to have more poems to write, and definitely going to be working on my my poetry project, my album. So look out for that. No title yet. As I said before, be down in. So I'm going to be down in for a while, working on that. And I look forward to letting y'all know, the release date, the name of the poetry project, and what you need to look out for. All right, this is PEN-GAME James. I'm signing out.